viewers, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to do a little bit of fridge organizing. We got our farm share delivered this morning and I looked in there to place the stuff in there. I noticed it was a little bit insane, so I'm going to take some stuff out, actually clean the fridge, and I'm going to address the freezer too. So I'm going to take you guys with me with my fridge cleaning adventure. I hope you enjoy this video. The refrigerator is one of the most dynamic places in the house. Things are going in and out. People are continuously taking things in and out of there, and it needs to be maintained the most probably out of every space in your home. So I went ahead and took everything out and put it on the counter and grouped it by categories. I gave a little clean to the containers that were already there and decided to take some of the leafy green vegetables and put them in containers as well. I took time to smell everything before I put it in the containers, and let me tell you, that arugula looked good, but it smelled bad. These containers come from a company called Progressive, and I sort of have a love-hate relationship with them. You put a little bit of moisture at the bottom to keep the leafy greens crisp and hydrated, but occasionally it's not worth it. As with these berries, if your berry has that little thing at the bottom, don't bother putting it in another container. That little paper at the bottom is designed to absorb ethylene and keep those berries fresh. So if your berry container already comes with that, you are good to go. Yes, I took a vacuum to my produce store. There were a bunch of crumbs at the bottom and I just didn't feel like wiping them up. So I grabbed a wet microfiber cloth and went to town in there to get the smallest of the crumbs or some schmudge that was at the bottom of the drawers. And then I decided to put everything back into place. Since we're part of a farm share, we had amassed a hoard of eggs. So I put some of the eggs in its own container, and they were not all pointy side down, which is actually how you should store eggs. Sometimes it's hard to tell which side is the pointy side, but they should always be stored pointy side down, just in case you did not know. It keeps your eggs fresher for longer. This freezer is definitely stressing me out. I've never had a drawer style freezer before, so I'm still learning how to make this the most efficient and most organized. We had a whole drawer full of meat and fish, which was definitely not being optimized, so I took out the boo-boo freezer packs and all that stuff and just had it be meat and fish. I really have to get some cooking done, otherwise it's just gonna be it's like a complete meat hoard in there. Anyway, I just moved a couple things around, and I'm gonna take some time at a later date to really make this maximized in terms of organization. It's not my favorite. Because I was throwing out food, I actually also took the opportunity to take the trash out and to clean behind the trash can, a place that always gets neglected when I'm cleaning up. I filled the trash with a new trash bag, and I also cleaned the inside of the can as well. And while I was grabbing trash bags, I noticed that the undersink portion of the cabinets was looking a little crazy, so I just took a few moments to reorganize this space a little bit, take a few things out that I wasn't using anymore, and to refold all of my microfiber cloths neatly so that I could grab them and then it didn't look so messy when I went in there. I love microfiber cloths and I use them a lot, and I actually moved the ones I used for the robot mop into that space. It just made more sense because I was filling the mop reservoir right there at the sink, so I just put the cloths there as well. While I was messing around under the cabinet, I noticed that I had an extra backup odor absorber for the trash can. So I went ahead and gave the odor absorber a good clean with some disinfectant and just replaced the odor absorbing tab. It's a little charcoal filter that you can use for trash cans to absorb nasty smells. You know when you're on a roll, then you have to just keep going. While I was totally on a roll, I decided to attack the dishes next. I had a whole bunch of dirty dishes in the sink, and I was like, you know what? I have to go out tonight. I have a performance. I don't want to come home to a bunch of dirty, disgusting dishes. Especially, I didn't want to wake up to a dirty coffee pot. Do you guys feel that way too, if you guys are coffee drinkers? When I wake up in the morning, I want to have coffee like right away. I know people are like, oh, you're supposed to drink some water in the morning or whatever. You know what? I gotta have my Java. I gotta have my Joe. So I like a nice clean coffee pot. Anyway, I also decided to go for my food storage containers as well. I am not of the mindset of keeping the lids separate from the containers. I know a lot of organizers do, and I know a lot of people do, but I always find that costs me extra time and frustration when I'm trying to find a container. If the container is with the lid, I can always find it right away, and it just makes more sense to me. In the long run, they do take up a little bit more space, but I've never lost a lid. I can say that right now. I have all the lids to all the containers that I need, except for the ones I specifically have removed the lids to. Look at this tired Bubba. He was at the park today for a while just playing with dogs, and then he went on a long walk, and then he brought the ball to me at home, and we went and played for 15 minutes in the hallway, so he is a super sleepy pants. Are you sleepy, buddy? Well, that's a good thing because you're going to be on your own tonight. Entertain yourself. Okay, so this kind of turned into a clean with me video, but you know what? That's okay. So I'll show you guys what happened in the fridge. So basically, I took out all the old food and just kept all the good food, of course, and put everything into categories. We've got the greens over here. We've got some bully sticks and some avocados over here. Berries up there. Little condiments are in here. This is some salsa from a really good Mexican place. And still got the pasta over here. This is a general area of leftovers, but right now it's pasta and there's some chips. Got the pickles here. Way too many eggs. There's also eggs down here as well. We are part of a farm share. We get a lot of eggs and stuff, so that's the situation with the eggs. So we're gonna have to make some frittatas and stuff and eat eggs for dinner. But the dairy stuff is in order now. We have a lot of dairy products. I don't know why. Got some fish here that I'm gonna cook for dinner tonight. Some Beyond Meat, Beyond Burgers. If you are vegan or vegetarian, try these. It's remarkable. They're so delicious. Tastes kind of like meat. It's a little disturbing. But sorted out this stuff in here. And one of the things I'm gonna try is I put a little, you can't even see it, I put a little paper towel at the bottom there to absorb some of the crumbs and action. You can't even see it. But we'll see how well that works because the camera's focusing on all the wrong things. Got this crisper drawer all figured out. Got all the apples and kiwis in one place there, so it's a lot easier to see everything. So basically, my takeaway from doing this fridge is if I can't see everything, it's a bad situation. So we're starting fresh this week, and I can see everything, and it makes me so happy. Freezer didn't get that much of an update. It's a little frustrating. I'm gonna actually work on this another time as well. I just moved everything around and grouped everything together, but it still stresses me out. So this will be another video. Hooray. And while I was at it, I cleaned a little bit and sorted out the under sink cabinet. It is ready to go again and not so crazy. I am very happy that I managed to put all of my microfiber cloths in here. It's not gonna stay this neat forever. It's not even really that neat, but see, I can't even close it. There's so many. But that's good for now, and that makes me happy that I can find everything and just replaced a couple of towels, and that's happy times. Okay, are you all done? Are you happy that the kitchen is clean now? I know you are. You definitely are. All right, you guys, well, I hope that inspires you to give your kitchen a good clean over the weekend so that you start the week off fresh and ready to go. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I am posting every day in April. If you like videos on cleaning, organizing, and you like the cute dog you just saw, just press that subscribe button. It's totally free. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Stay neat.